Hello.
What's up, man?
Long time no see.
ITH episode number 2 for the day.
Definitely didn't see you. Like it felt like an hour ago, but it was actually like 5 hours ago when I saw you.
And there's a lot of these days where, we had the squad stream a lot of times on Saturday, and then we go right to ITH, and then we go right to Boba's stream.
I know.
It's like an all day. You start at one place and you go through the entire thing, man.
I know, that's what I'm trying to say. Like 12-hour stream. It technically is a 12-hour stream. Like we just understood that we're doing it at the Holocron, then we're going to Boba's stream after that, then Ben's stream, and it's like it is a 12-hour stream. It is a 12-hour stream.
Yeah,
we do every day.
If you're one of those night owls like us, man, then we end the night at Ben's stream at 3 or 4 in the morning. So it just never ends.
Exactly.
And but I wouldn't ask for anything different, man. It's a really blessed lifestyle that I think we all have, especially for the love of Star Wars, and it's only getting better.
Yeah.
And
we didn't have one last week, so I was thinking, oh, we can do it on Twitch, but I'm kind of happy we ended up doing it on YouTube just because we didn't do one last week on YouTube. So, kind of fun.
Yeah, it is, just another form of content, a different aspect. But yeah, we'll start off with. Yeah. If people don't know, it is your birthday. So
thank you so much. Thank you guys for all the wishes. Star Wars drawings. Thank you for the wishes. Thank you guys so much for everything. And those that came by the stream today, I don't know, guys. I really I've never had so much fun in my life streaming before. Today was like the most fun I've ever had. It was like not even close to it doesn't even come close. This was the first birthday I've ever had. I've never, if you told me a year ago, you would have. Someone said, "Oh, next birthday you're going to spend." Because last year I spent it with my family, but it was when COVID started, so it was kind of different, and it was a big birthday for me, and it was really, but I couldn't really be with anybody. So this time, if someone told me a year ago, oh yeah, next year you're gonna hang out with some of the most amazing people in the world and loving community just built on Star Wars, and you're gonna meet some of your best friends and have your best friends join you on your stream on Twitch. I wouldn't have believed it at all. So to be here and just to have an amazing day with my literally my second family was a day I'll never forget ever. And I'm just at a loss for words, honestly.
It's like one of those days that you anticipate so much. Like right now, I think everyone's in the same boat with Celebration.
Oh yeah,
and it's so far away. Like you're gonna have another birthday before Celebration gets here, and
right.
It's but when it does get here, we embrace it, and then it's going to be an insane day, man. And I'm with you with the type of day you had, and it's just going to make things like Celebration even better, or future events like May 4th coming up. Like May 4th, I'm so excited for, man. It's a day to celebrate the community, a special charity, Star Wars. It's going to be a big day.
Yeah. It was just so special today, and I don't know, I always admired how birthdays are spent on Twitch, but I never experienced one for myself. And I don't know, I've never seen anything like it. And I had to keep holding off. I usually am in the starting students group for 5 minutes. I was there for a good 11 minutes because I was I couldn't believe this was real. I couldn't believe there was just that many people that wanted to hang out for my birthday, and it was just so beautiful. And it just kind of just shows how special this community is and the Star Wars Twitch family. So, and I'm happy just to be here inside the Holocron with you and
we're back.
It's the best time ever. So,
I mean, the week off, it's not like we didn't want to take a week off. It just happened that way. Yeah. Last time we did it from the hotel room, but I think we just decided for better quality and purposes and stuff, just go ahead and just wait till we get back.
And you had the best week ever that we need to talk about because you had an amazing week. If you guys don't know, Warrior, well, I'll let you say it, but you went to somewhere only a few people can have the chance to go.
Yeah, we went to Disney with Galaxy's Edge and Universal. And, kudos, I got to give props where it's due. Disney is the front runner right now on just the procedures to getting things and how if there is a way of life past pandemic, it's the Disney way. They are super professional. When you go there, you don't feel like you're being overcrowded and overbearing. It's good, man. I recommend anybody. I think anyone could go to Disney right now and not be afraid of the pandemic. The lines are perfect. They're very fluid. You have queue times. You order everything from an app, and then it gets ready. So if you want a rancho roast from the cantina. You order it on your phone. When it's ready, you're the only one to walk up to the counter. It's already paid for. You grab it and you go. Yeah. So, I mean, it's perfect, man. It's a good time. Universal is a little bit behind on Disney's type of procedures, but Universal is still fun.
You went to Universal as well. You went to I love the Harry Potter world. It's so much fun,
dude.
It's so much fun to go there.
Spoiler alert: this new roller coaster,
man,
it is. You can be spoiled if you research what a roller coaster is. Like that, I didn't know that was a thing, so I didn't. Like when a new roller coaster comes out, you know how they do like the GoPro and then it goes through the roller coaster and you kind of know exactly what to expect. The new Hagrid's ride at Universal, man, the most unique roller coaster I've ever been on. And I won't give any spoilers, but
Butterbeer's amazing.
Dude, Butterbeer was amazing. I recommend, man, everybody's got to get on this new roller coaster. Like it's insane.
Hagrid's motorbike, that's what it's called?
Mackenzie said, Hagrid's motorbike. It's intense, man. It's intense.
Really?
And then the line's pretty cool. The good thing about Universal and Disney is when you're waiting in line, you're still experiencing the ride. You're in Harry Potter land. You're in Star Wars. So it was really fun.
I agree. That's so cool. Jeez. I haven't been since I was like so much younger. Like, am I the only one? When you were younger at school, did you have like yearly class field trips? Like I'm talking like middle school, elementary school.
Yeah, everybody would go to Disney, and then all of a sudden,
middle school, like the ride. I think it was Universal. It was the SheiKra ride, where it's like the 292-foot drop. I don't know. I thought it was Universal. There's like a ride. There is a ride. It's called SheiKra. It goes all the way up, and you're at the top, at the very, very top, and you just look down, and you're looking down 292 feet, and it just goes, whoop, and it just goes all the way down.
There was a roller coaster that we didn't ride because just of time purposes, it was like a 2-hour wait, and it was already like 7. So, and that's another thing too. We spent all day at these parks, and normally you go and like you might be done at like 5 or 6. Like we spent the whole day there just to get everything done, man. And I experienced parts of Magic Kingdom that I've been to Magic Kingdom 4 times now, and there was things that we did that I never experienced before, like shows. It's fun, man. And with the 75% capacity, it was nice, dude.
Getting your own one is amazing too. I did that experience. That was such a long time ago, but that was so much fun. You can get your own one. I'm so happy for you. Like it's interesting to see because I really wanted to do go to Galaxy's Edge back, but the only reason I was hesitant was obviously with the pandemic. I've been wanting to go forever. I told myself as soon as I get both of my vaccine shots, I'm getting 2 things. I'm going to do number 1, the tattoo, and then number 2, I'm wanting to go to Galaxy's Edge just for like a few days.
Dude, yeah, I mean, I'm with you, man, and now's the time. Like I said, because it's spaced out. There's queue times. It's perfectly safe to me. Like I feel like, and they have people walking around reinforcing the rules and stuff, and they're not rude about it. You're like, hey, mask, hey, space out, hey, 6 feet. And everyone seems to be on the same page. Like there's no douchey people like sneezing and coughing in the line and stuff. And and for Universal, it was like mandatory. You can't get on the ride unless you take the Germ-X from said worker. Like they're like, hey, no Germ-X, you're gone.
Yeah. I actually went to Galaxy's Edge when the pandemic first started. And I was like really hesitant. There's only like 4 cases in the state, 4 to 6 cases in the state of Florida. And then like 2 days later, it was like 300. So it was kind of crazy. Yeah. I went like right when it closed. Disney closed like a week later. So I went like at the last minute, and I was hesitant to go, but I was like, well, I'm not gonna have the chance to go again. So I'm like, well, let me just go. And I did, and it ended up being fine. I did wash my hands every like 5 seconds. I was really, really strict about that, and I still had the best time. But that was kind of my fear. So you telling me that it's like they take the right procedures and everything kind of makes me feel a little better. Yeah. I wanted you to stream. I know it would have been too hard though. I really wanted.
Yeah, I really wanted to myself, but I'd never done a stream like that.
It's hard. It
would have been. By the time the stream would have got going, I already would have been getting on the ride in the stream. But
for sure,
I had one goal, or I had 2 goals. One to get a Count Dooku saber sold out, but the other one is I wanted a green kyber crystal for the chance to get Qui-Gon Jinn. And I gotta show everyone that's here. So Qui-Gon Jinn is the rare crystal for the green one. You have Luke, Yoda, and Qui-Gon Jinn. I was gonna say, so it's like a 2 in 10 chance that you get a Qui-Gon Jinn. So let's see who we got. First of all, this holocron's going out. Okay, so I gotta try it again. You're
outside the holocron right now.
Yeah. Well, for some reason it it doesn't register the kyber crystal, and Obi-Wan Kenobi just wants to talk. And here it is. There it is. But let's see if it'll work. This is probably going to choke. It works all the time on stream. Well, I'll get it to work. But we did get Qui-Gon Jinn, guys, and I'm very excited about it. There is the other rare one is the black kyber crystal. But I'm just not going to spend. These are $15 a piece, and to get the Snoke, it's like 1 in 100. So I mean, good luck. I mean, if you're able to get a black.
Oh, the black one, I know. I tried getting it twice. I purchased 2 red, and I never got it. I'm like, there's no way I get this. The black kyber crystal, if you guys don't know, there is a chance you get the black kyber crystal, but it goes through the red, and they have a specific little paper around it, a black paper around it, so you guys don't see that it's black. Because some people would just shine it on a light, and they could see right through it. So they enforced it, so they have something so you guys don't know if it's black. So it's really, really rare. When you put in a saber, it's still red. But it is a black crystal. It looks really,
you can't stream snipe the Snoke, man. They have it all set up. They're on different servers with that red kyber crystal.
Yeah, they're on Ireland servers. But the main reason why you made this trip was obviously because of the most powerful UT Toy fan's birthday.
Yeah, who just entered chat, and the community. We walk into Doc Ondar's, and he's like, "Man, I've been wanting this Kylo saber," and we get in line, and there it is. I'm like, hey, do you have a Dooku saber? They're like, no, Warrior Nerd, you suck. They're sold out. And I was like, well, do you have a Kylo Ren saber? And they pulled it out or whatever. And I was able to get the powerful UT Toy fan the Kylo Ren saber for his birthday. So I was very excited about that.
That's one of the coolest ones. That's really one of the coolest ones.
It's heavy, man. Like it's nice. I didn't realize that it came with the side parts of the saber, but it comes with it already. So I thought we were gonna have to purchase that too, but we didn't. So we were good.
So good.
All right, last try, guys. But we did get Qui-Gon. Is the Force with us? Not today. It'll turn green if it works, but
it only works sometimes.
Well, the Ahsoka one has the problem. For some reason, the Ahsoka and now the Qui-Gon, it doesn't it doesn't want to sense that it's in there. The Temple Guard one works all the time, but
I got you. That's so
it
cool.
is what it is.
But I'm so happy you had a great trip, and it's good to see you back. I missed your streams, so it's fun to see you back live again. And you had a great week as well. And now you even played Halo yesterday.
Yeah, we're exploring some other games besides Battlefront. Not that, obviously we love Star Wars and it's our home, but we're trying out some Halo. We even played Empire at War. That was really fun. Just doing some new stream stuff. I was hoping to play Left 4 Dead, but that's delayed now until October. But we're still playing Battlefront 70% of the time. But
wait, Left 4 Dead 3 got delayed till October?
Yeah.
Everything's getting delayed. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, they don't want to release a game that's not ready. Same thing with Lego Star Wars, which also happened last week while you were gone. But geez, I mean, I understand it, but it's kind of a shame because that's something we were really looking forward to. Yeah,
and I'm just worried about the summer. What summer game is going to get us over the dog days of summer, and that's what's coming. So, but I believe with the community and what we got going on with Bad Batch, and we have a home here, so I'm excited for that, but I'm worried about the games, but I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm super excited for the future. So there was new news that came out this week. I'm actually going to pull something up right here. I mean, you obviously saw. Hold on, let me find this. Well, we could talk about some news that just released, and we touched a little bit on the stream today, which is more fun. But it was released that Din Djarin will be in the book of Boba Fett. You guys don't know, and that was released, which is really, really cool, which is really interesting to me. I wonder how do you think if this is true, and this are rumors. Let me pull this up real quick. Okay. Let me see application window. Sorry,
I think with Din being in the show, it's going to be just how Boba's in Mandalorian. He's going to help him with a mission. Yeah. So. Mandalorian Din Djarin rumors appear in both. Now this is set everywhere. It's set in a lot of places. This is just literally just one website where I'm pulling it up from. comicbook.com/Star Wars. So if you guys want to check that out. But supposedly that's the big news. As it looks, Pedro Pascal is still playing as Din Djarin because there was rumors that he might not be playing as him because supposedly there was some situation on set or whatever the case may be, but he's still playing it as it seems. Pedro Pascal is Din Djarin.
in the Book of Boba Fett, and that would also be Mando season 3, which would come just a few months later, or not even a few months later. It might come like literally a month later after that.
So from what I've gathered, next year, I mean, we could literally have a new Star Wars episode every single week, except for like maybe a month or two, with all the shows. You would have.
So
it would just go. It would just go.
That's the thing. If you can kind of see like that, we're gonna get Bad Batch right now, which will be in until July/August because there's 22 episodes, and then on top of that, then you look into Visions, which is in early fall, and then after that is Book of Boba Fett. So it's like I feel like now things are starting to be where now things are starting. Now we're getting Star Wars content constantly every season. Now we know 2022 is going to be the big year. But it seems to be that we're already getting things seasonal. Like now, there's not going to be any more dead periods. It doesn't feel like there's going to be any more dead periods. So that's really cool.
Yeah, once we get through, Bad Batch will be gone, and then after that, we'll have a little bit more break. But once next year gets here, it's either going to be TV show full year or movie year. And the movie years, have just as much hype building up to a new movie.
Agreed.
So
It's
good things, man. But with Din being in the show, I just think it's just going to help tie everything. They're just adding everything, and it's when it's all said and done, you can start from episode 1 Phantom Menace and just work your way through.
All the way through, yeah. And it's just so exciting to think that now we're ready to get strapped in because now it's going to be like nonstop and Bad Batch. Supposedly it's going to be 22 episodes, so that's really cool.
So a 70-minute
premiere.
I would have to imagine with 70 minutes, what I think is going to happen is they'll start in Clone Wars era. Then they'll do Order 66, and then like about 30, 40 minutes in, they'll do a time jump to current.
Probably, right?
Maybe just a year or so. But
70 minutes, that's
a lot for a cartoon.
You realize that that's never been seen in Clone Wars before. Like, unless it's Clone Wars, because Siege of Mandalore was like they didn't even expand Siege of Mandalore a lot. Like Siege of Mandalore was like an hour and 20, so it's like 80 minutes, 90 minutes, give or take. But that's over the course of 4 episodes. Like a 70-minute premiere, they've never. I thought in Siege of Mandalore there was going to be like a 60-minute episode. Like I thought the finale was going to be like 60. It was just 22 minutes. Same thing, which is kind of crazy to me. So this is going to be really fun.
Sean Darkley says it's going to be the same as what Marvel is, and Marvel's just putting banger after banger out there. You have WandaVision, and then you have Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then
it's a constant.
It just keeps going, man. And those are quality. You're pretty much getting a movie every week. So.
It's really special. WandaVision just released as well. It's really there's so much stuff on the way, and it's really exciting. Not only that, but the Ahsoka details was released. We're just keeping updates with all the news, but we're still not getting so much news right now.
Yeah.
But the Ahsoka details was released. The details basically said that what the Ahsoka show is going to be about. Ahsoka Tano searches for Thrawn, which has Ezra Bridger. That's really which was like. We kind of already knew.
Yeah, it just confirms that she is right around the time she's really close to becoming Ahsoka the White. With the white robes, she's really close. So, would it be the first couple episodes, and then maybe on episode 3 or 4 she goes and then reenacts the Rebel scene where she meets Sabine, and it'll be live action. She'll have her robes and everything. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm just pulling it up right here. It's exactly. So go search for the Lost Jedi Ezra Bridger, and this is the same exact site. As a matter of fact, I can pull it up if you guys want to see it. For those that just for those that haven't seen it yet, and we're literally just going up with the news. So Katana's the lead character, and it's this segment right here, which implied that Ahsoka would cease for the Lost Ezra Bridger. So that's basically what it's going to be about. So really, we kind of assumed that already. We already got hints at it, and hopefully we see Sabine. That's like the number 1 character I want to see. So, and they're already bringing in cameos with other characters. Just the fact that Din Djarin is going to possibly be in Book of Boba Fett as a cameo, that kind of like shows how everything's intertwining more and more together. So that's really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm still in the belief that at the end of all these shows, it's going to be one big TV show movie. Maybe I wouldn't be surprised if they gave us a TV show movie at the end where you take the Ahsoka, the Din,
Avengers,
the Book of Boba, and they team up, and maybe it's Thrawn. I don't know if it's Thrawn. Like a little part of me was going into like super legends. Maybe there's a thread out there. Like what is Thrawn currently doing? Like why is he not in Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah.
Well, in the Legends, there's the Yuuzhan Vong. There's multiple other things out in the galaxy, or like there's more than one galaxy. So we just have the Star Wars galaxy. Well, right outside there, maybe Thrawn's holding off another threat that Palpatine sent him on years ago. Who knows? And then maybe Ahsoka and Ezra need to team up, and then we get our Yuuzhan Vong versus a little baby Jedi Order here, and then Grogu comes in. Who knows?
Yeah. It's super exciting. I'm super stoked for what's to come for Star Wars, and we're living in the best time for it. We talk about it all the time. So,
was there any other news? I don't think there was too much more news.
Besides Lego Star Wars being delayed, that's basically about it. I mean, it'll be delayed. I'm assuming fall, probably around fall time. We don't really know when it was supposed to. I mean, May the 4th is something to look forward to. We're 3 weeks away from May the 4th, which is kind of crazy to even think about that we're 3 weeks away. So we're super excited for May the 4th. We obviously have a lot of plans with our communities, as well as Guardians of the Order, with our charity, Invader's Fist, with our charity streams. And we're definitely going to be doing a watch party for Bad Batch, the premiere. That's going to be exciting. We'll be having a special segment for Inside the Holocron, and it's only 3 weeks away. That's insane. And if you think about it right there, summer, like for those that are in school and like get off of, I mean, like anyone in school, like summer break is literally like just a few weeks after that. Like it's crazy how like we're already in April. It's nuts to think.
Yeah, the fact that May 4th is so close, and we need to get to, it makes me think like, man, we probably need to start. We really need to knuckle down on the finer details of it, like by the end of this week. So we need to add that to the to-do list. But yeah, man, working on our own streams. I mean, dude, when you switch to your big camera screen, it's so perfect, man. It has the border. It's got the Rain Ahsoka San in there, man. It looks the clean is like the best word I can use for it, because that's what I'm after on my stream. I just want things to look clean and professional. And when you switch to it, and I looked over on the stream, man, it just looked.
Thank you.
It just looked perfect.
I don't use a face camera often.
Yeah.
So if I did what I had to kind of like prepare a little bit, like it was my birthday last night. Everyone was saying happy birthday to me. And then I was literally up till like 3 a.m. just working on the face camera. Like, how do I do lighting? How do I do this? How do I do that? Mm-hmm. Like why is my room look so freaking pink? Like I want to make it look more purple. I was trying to do everything.
Yeah, lighting is a big thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do it too often, because I don't play at night anymore. I'm always playing at like 3. But if I have to play like at night, I turn on my PS4, and I can. This is super like this is super cheesy, but I turn on my PS4, hook it up to the big screen, and play a 24-hour loop of a white screen, and it's just blinding me. But it works. Yeah,
it's actually smart. Okay, now I know your secrets. Whenever you do those late night streams, now I know your secrets.
I mean, wow,
it's smart though. Yeah, I mean, I have like a ring light, but when I put it on, I can't adjust my settings. So when I could put my ring light right now, but it'll like literally it'll look like it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon outside, like in this room. So I don't use a ring light. I bank off of that thing right there, that like a lightning strike, and I have two LED. I have 2 RGB floor lights. I have a pink. I can change the color too. I can use it. Like I can make this whole room turn blue if I wanted to. Like it's really cool. You can use your phone as an application. I just like mess around, and like you can even do stuff. Like I'm such a nerd for this kind of stuff. I can play a music, and it'll like go to the beat of the song, and you'll see like the flashes to the beat of the song.
Yeah, that's it.
It's so perfect. It's so fun though.
But with that, man, we're all trying to just keep improving the streams. I have a lot of things ready for May 4th that I need to implement. I'm just waiting for the end of this week, because you know what happens at the end of this week. Well, next week is when we're finally going to get the mics and.
I have mine right here. I'm ordering the mixer probably in like 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't wait for you to get one of these. And like by May the 4th, our goal is both of us. I mean, it's going to be set. Mine will be set up, and then Corey will have his, and we're going to both.
So I got super excited last night. So Joe Rogan he posted a picture of his newest podcast, podcast room, and I was like taking my phone and I'm zooming in. I'm like, what is it? I was like looking. I was like, dude, he's got the Shure as well. If Joe Rogan, of all people, who has probably the most popular podcast, he is the podcast. Like if someone said, where did podcast start? They'd probably just say Joe Rogan. Yeah. And that's what Joe Rogan uses. So I'm excited, man. It's a powerful mic.
it's always about finding improvements. If you look on the podcast from 2 weeks ago, I actually made a change because I don't really always look back on my, like, I always look back on when I look back on my VODs, it's because it's like I need to improve something. I don't look back on my VODs just for fun. It's always because that's when I need to, like, know I need to improve something. And I kept noticing I kind of sounded far away, and I'm like, okay, wait. Like I changed so many. I had my mic up here. I had my mic in front of me. I like literally everywhere. So I'm like, okay, something's up where I sound too far away. So I actually, if you look on the podcast from 2 weeks ago, you'll see that my mic was actually here. I changed it to right here, so I'm a lot closer. And everyone this week was like, "Oh, you have a new mic?" I'm like, "No, I just kind of just rotated it over
see,
here."
Mine sits. So I have the monitor and the monitor. This is what I'm looking at, and then my webcam's sitting on 2 Funko Pops, and then I have my Yeti, and I don't have a boom. So. Yeah. I guess it's the same with me. At the end of my if I keep it right here, it's literally in the middle. I can't operate. I can't stream. No. So at the end of stream, I've had that same thing. They're like, man, you sound so much better. Because at the end of stream, I'll pull it up in front of me. I turn the music up real loud, and I do like a little like thank yous or whatever. But then I listen back onto it on a VOD. I'm like, man, it sounds so much better.
Or when you're like locked in the games, and you're like. Looking like
right, yeah, because I'm so much closer to the screen. I got to win this game.
You and I are on a controller, so we could use our controller right here.
The new mic though, it's a learning curve because you have to speak into it. It's not like we can't just do this. Like if I'm talking over here, you're not going to be able to hear me to it. Like I literally when I talk, you got to look at the mic and then talk to it. So we could be Papagas for like the first 3 or 4 weeks.
That's the thing with the boom arm. You can kind of like set it around and like I don't want to break it, but you know what I mean? You can like kind of like mess around with it a little bit, put it at an angle. If you want to have it like above you, you can move it up to like set it like below, like whatever you prefer. So that's like kind of like the cool part about it. But it'll be super exciting. And like, obviously you and I talk every single night. Like when I talk to you, like obviously you're my best friend. Like we talk about life, but like when I talk to you, it's normally just about like, hey, what can we do to improve and what can we do for production value? What can we do to get better? And what our conversations revolve around. So
yeah, man, the future, man, I just want these next 2 months to happen, but it's a part of the process. You have to enjoy the process. And that's what I keep telling myself, like, man, just chill out, enjoy the process. It'll all work out. If something's delayed, it'll be fine. You can do something else. Man, but even little things like, there's so much going on. Like I'm so worried about the quality of the stream. And then I'm like, crap, I got to level up Rev. And like, oh my goodness. And then I'll start doing that. And then I'm over there and I'm like, crap, I got to do YouTube. And I'll start working on YouTube. And I'm like, oh, I got to level up Aiden. And it's just so much. But I'm just like,
for those
stay
that
on
don't
the
know,
course. It'll be fun.
We started stream yesterday. And it was like literally like the first or second game of the day. And all I see is like, a Warriors on the enemy team. Like, okay, in the morning he wouldn't stream slam because he doesn't have that time. He doesn't have time to do that. Boba has time to do that. Warrior doesn't have time to do that.
Boba has time to
So I'm like, what is he doing? And then he's like, you came into the chat. You're like, can I not record my Vessel Sean video in peace? Like, I'm like, sorry. And then of course, I'm in your video where you killed me, and then you just ended the video right there. I'm like, okay, cool. That's how he ends the video.
So everybody. If you're here from Serp stream and you don't know my schedule, I wake up right when Serpents goes live. I eat breakfast, get some caffeine in me, and then I normally go right to Serpent stream and just chill. Then I get off, I get my stream ready, and then I just go and do my own thing. Then I go to jiu-jitsu, come home, watch Kylo and Boba, then I go to work, and then I come home, sleep, do it all again. Well, that day, I had like 30 minutes where I could like, okay, I can edit YouTube video, but I was like, crap, I need Bastila footage. So, and I was like, what the quickest way to get Ray is just to go into HPV. And then this tank Vader comes around the corner. But I'm like, what the, oh my gosh. And then I seen it with Serpents and I'm like, this dude, like, come on, give me a break, man. So just a look.
Okay. It was just Chef Glory and I. We were duo squatting. and then you were stuck with that squad. It was funny though. It does show in a way though, like how more like not smaller, but like the lobbies are a little less populated now compared to like say like 2 months ago where it was impossible to get in the same match. Now it's just like, okay, we just woke up on a Friday afternoon. I'm like, well, we're in the same game.
That's the thing too. Yeah, the lobbies are getting tougher and tougher, but man, I just still love Battlefront 2 so much, man. Yeah. I'm digging it. And that Bastila Sean mod, man, it's only an alpha, dude, and it looks so good. I'm super excited doing it.
Some of the alpha mods that you showed, that I showed the Star Killer mod yesterday, which was alpha. Like some of these mods in alpha testing are beautiful. The Ahsoka's in pre-alpha. The Ahsoka's pre-alpha. The Ahsoka Mandalorian mod that we use, and it doesn't crash, nothing. Like we didn't crash. Like yesterday was the first day we didn't crash like once. And what the modding community is doing amazing. I do feel like did you see the new one today? Did you see the new one that released today? Oh my gosh, hold on. You need to see this. This actually released during stream today, and Chef DeLorean told us about it. This isn't stunning. It's offline, sadly. I wish it was online. They made Coruscant Streets. They made the Coruscant Streets replacing Kashyyyk. Sadly, it's not multiplayer safe. I will test it offline, but they made like the lower, like they made
that's crazy.
Level Coruscant. And it replaces Kashyyyk. Now, like I said, I understand where it can't be online multiplayer safe. Like I totally understand it.
Dude, we could be looking at this same type of screenshots on May 4th, hopefully.
For Battlefront 3, yeah. Look at it. Look.
I don't want to get my hopes up, man.
Like, look how accurate. Like, I mean, like for modders doing this is insane. For modders, like making something like this happen. You know what I mean?
It takes what. I don't know the numbers, but let's say it takes $2 million, $5 million to make a game or whatever. You could pay these modders, hey, where do you work? And they're like, man, I work at whatever. I make $30,000 a year. Or they're like, hey, $100K, come make us Battlefront 3. They'd have it done in like 2 months. They're gonna be, just coding away. We'd have a new Battlefront in like
modders. The modders could really be employed by any company. That just shows their skill and talent. And for them it might not be anything, but for me it's like, oh my gosh, they are like,
it blows me away, man.
Talented. It's amazing.
On your stream today, the question was if you had another talent. I chose to be able to be an artistic ability, whatever I have in my brain, and be able to get it out onto whatever content I want, whether it be paper, digital. So someone to be able to like reimagine Malik in 3D and then put him in a video game is I could never. Someone could literally come up to me, hey, $1 million, you make a Malik mod for me. Be like, okay, and that $1 million is never going to be mine because it's going to look like a stick figure. I drew a Revan on stream once, and my warrior son makes fun of me every day for it. So
I mean, the modders literally though, like what Donut says in the chat, like the modders literally could do Battlefront 3.
They really could.
Maybe there's certain things that we don't know about that go behind the scenes, but I feel like I would say why not? Like why couldn't they? You know what I mean? Why couldn't they help work on it if they're already doing so much without getting paid? They're doing all this without getting paid.
Yeah,
they're already making so many special things happen.
And that's why I don't mind paying the Patreon for these Revan mods and this Kreia mod and all that stuff, man.
More than they know. That's why I always stress on stream. It's like support the modders. Like if you can subscribe to their Patreon, do it, because they like not only will you have will you be able to support them, but you also support keeping this game alive.
Yeah. Because they're making a form of content. Yeah, it keeps the game alive. And it's just another way. They're not getting bits, they're not getting subs. Subbing for. I got that Basila, and they have Malicos, all these trooper mods. It has a Lando and Old Han, and for Tortuga, all you gotta do is pay him $10, and all those mods are yours.
Exactly.
So
it's wonderful.
The price of 2 subs, and that's what happens. So
it's wonderful what they do, and supporting them is the best way we can.
Yeah, and then me and you both do mod videos where hey, this is Diesel's mod, this is Tortuga's, and we give the shout outs because I think they deserve it. Definitely.
Yeah. So, but hopefully we get some May the 4th. I know there's gonna be a lot of Bad Batch mods, which would be really fun. So many KOTOR mods. It's so exciting. Yeah, there's been a lot of KOTOR mods. I saw your tweet last night. You were like, hey, so like, you know what I need right now? KOTOR Legos. I saw like I need Old Republic Legos. I literally
I don't even collect Legos, but if they made a Revan Lego, I'm ordering 3. 1 to keep in the box, 1 to have on stream, and then 1 to just give away. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I did the same with these Funkos. So they have a Jedi Knight Revan and a Jedi Urbasila coming out, and I got 1 to give away, 1 to keep, and 1 to take out of the box. I got 3 of them. So super excited about that. With the way KOTOR's going, and Hasbro had the fan fest
yesterday.
Yeah, that was really fun, man. A lot of people were upset. I know Greg and Bobo were upset because they do a voting poll to do a reissue, and it's like if all these figures made the poll to be reissued, why not just make them all? Like, and then the key word is, do you not like money? Like, just make all 5. We're gonna buy all 5. I mean, it's Ahsoka, Starkiller, an Old Republic trooper from KOTOR or SWTOR, and then it was another trooper and I don't know, somebody else, but all 5 were powerhouse.
People wouldn't buy all of that. I'd buy all 5 in a batch, like right away.
Ahsoka, it's that same Ahsoka figure when Chimera came on. It's like a $200 figure, and that's it. It's just reissue. So
I saw it. Yep, I saw it in the post, and it looks beautiful. So I don't know. Hopefully, we get more. Hopefully they listen to us more. I mean, Hasbro. I mean, I personally like I don't have so many Black Series. I know Boba has. I learned today that Boba has the most insane collection of Black Series I've ever seen in my life.
Crispy Bacon has a lot. I probably have like 10 or 15. Yeah. But I mean, that's it, man. I'm on the Hot Toys ship with Greg.
Yeah. Hot Toys is a really Hot Toys figures look so beautiful. I've never had one. Do you have? You have a few.
Dude, I have.
Yeah, you have the Vader one, especially the Vader one's the best one.
Let's see. I have Ben Kenobi, Darth Vader, A New Hope Luke, A New Hope Leia, a Tusken Raider, C-3PO, R2-D2, two First Order troopers. I wish I didn't buy them, only because they're the only figures in my entire collection that didn't hold their value. So that's the only reason. I have Rey from Force Awakens with a BB unit, Jin, Han, Chewie, Emperor, a Stormtrooper, Commander Cody, and I have Ahsoka on the way, Captain Rex, and Din Djarin.
Okay, geez, well, you win. I have nothing.
Yeah, but I've been collecting those since for well over 5 years. Some of those I've had. Man, I ordered Rey before I even watched the movie. Like, I knew she was the main character. Hot Toys released her right, like it dropped when the first trailer came out, and I'm like, buying that figure. It's an amazing figure. Same with Jin. I bought Jin before the movie even came out.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm gonna definitely look into it some more. Greg has been.
Well, you can do payment plans, dude. Google the Ahsoka, and we'll bring it up on stream real quick. And you're gonna do the Ahsoka one. Looks amazing.
Season 7 one, right?
Yeah.
It's the one with Mariah?
No, it's
okay. It's this one.
I think you used it for like a type of like concept art for some of your stuff. Yeah,
I got you. Yeah,
it's one of the most realistic Hot Toys there is.
Yeah. Wow, this is beautiful. I've seen this one before. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah, okay, it's an investment. It is $250, but I know what you mean in terms of like payment plans. It doesn't even it's like paying for like a Disney Plus membership. It doesn't.
Yeah, it'll have payment plans, and it's a 12-inch figure. Like, it'll be as big as the lightsaber, man. Look at that picture. You can pose it together with like Anakin or Maul, or what I'm doing is Captain Rex. So super well done.
Pose right here. This is oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm sold. Okay. Yep, I'm sold. Okay, this one did it for me. This one did it for me. Are they still available to buy?
Ahsoka should be. If not, there'll be another issue.
Even a hologram? Sure. Even comes with a hologram?
A thermal detonator?
That's beautiful. They have a Bo-Katan one, right? Did they not release a Bo-Katan one?
Yeah, they did.
Oh my gosh.
Look, it's the facial sculpts that get me, man. Like, that is...
Oh, wow. I think Boba ordered this one.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. This is insane. That is insane.
Yeah, and the detail is just like that.
Screen accurate.
Yep.
Okay, you can't even compare these to Black Series. They're not even comparable.
Yeah, for the price of, Greg says it the best, but for the price of like 10 Black Series, you can get one of those. And then most people over the course of a year would probably buy 10 Black Series. So for them to say, I can't afford this, well, just don't get the Black Series, or don't get a couple Funkos, and then you can purchase this. And the thing with these, they hold their value. Like you can buy Bo-Katan right now, and then 4 years from now,
look what just popped up on my screen. Okay, sure, let's get the child while we're at it.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead.
Fine, I haven't secured the asset. Fine, I'll buy 2 of them. Let me just pay $750 right now. No.
I have Commander. I have Commander Cody. Oh wait, I have a Gamorrean guard and I have Han Solo and Carbon. I have Commander Cody out of the shelf, but I'll grab him so we can take a look see.
My stream now. I'm just kidding. He's making eye contact with me. If you can't hear me, I know you can't hear me, but your child is making eye contact with me. Oh, the Cody one. Yeah, Greg showed that today in his collection. That one's beautiful. It's almost the size of Grogu. Like, well, close.
Yeah, so Grogu's life size, and then this is so these are going to be 1/6.
Oh, that
doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't compare to any type of Black Series figure that you're going to get. It has a little, Emperor. You can do different poses. And then I forgot. I do have the Yoda.
Oh my gosh!
So
that's amazing.
And that's it's good investment.
The Cody one, I've seen. Greg showed the Cody one today in his collection. That's beautiful. If I can afford them, gotta get Cody and Rex to put them together. Yeah, Cody and Rex to have together, just like side by side. Put Ahsoka in the middle and Obi-Wan or something like that. You can do some really cool stuff. You can have like shelves filled. Like you can make like a shelf. Like I would literally like you see this beanbag with Grogu and Ahsoka over here. If I could replace that with like its own little like world of Black Series or like Hot Toys figures all together, that would be like amazing. I would love to have it in the background,
Yeah, like those square shelves that kind of like Greg has, and you put that right back there. That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is so cool. Wow. Well, you got me sold. I think I'm gonna. Wow, they even have Cheese Louise. I didn't even know this. Look at this one. Okay, I hate to like keep like I hate to like but look at
this. Yeah, we're salesmen. Like Sideshow, watch this. Watch this.
Look at this. They have Anakin on his like directly from Moose. Like
it's awesome. The one I'm thinking seriously is the Qui-Gon Jinn. The Qui-Gon Jinn one looks like deadly accurate to Liam Neeson.
The general skin Qui-Gon Jinn. You're gonna get me to like start buying stuff, man. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Wow.
It's just the detail, man. They go into a lot of detail.
It looks identical to him. Even have a mauled one, like oh jeez Louise.
Gosh, why doesn't my Kyber crystal work?
That's phenomenal.
I'm gonna try one more time.
I love the hologram. I noticed that all of them have the hologram like added to them. That's so beautiful. Jeez. Well.
All right, here we go.
I know what I'm ordering. I know what I'm doing.
Guys, chat. This is gonna work. Come on. Damn it! All right, whatever. Blasphemous. I'm gonna have a talk with Disney about this.
It's season 7 mall. Yeah, this is amazing. This is phenomenal. Yeah, you got me sold, man.
So what else? What needs to be talked about? We really didn't cover how was. The birthday stream was amazing.
Today, I've been streaming for 9.5 months, almost 10 months, and there was 2 days I'll never forget. There's so many days I won't forget, but 2 days I'll just the partnership stream when we found out, and then today I've just never been more happier before my it was just so special. And honestly, I can't wait for your birthday and you're able to spend it on Twitch. It's an experience that I don't feel like a lot of people talk about because it was the best experience I ever had. It was the best birthday I ever had. And it was just filled with love and just family all day. And it was just like this community is my second family. So to be able to spend it with everybody was the best day ever. So if you were there today, if you dropped in for a second, an hour, 5 hours the whole time, all I could say is really thank you.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Just I really felt like we were just chilling with the family. When you brought us all on and we were just chilling, having a good time.
It felt like it just we were just hanging out, like having fun. And this was the plan today, guys. I was literally gonna, you can ask Warrior. I was gonna do just chatting for an hour and a half. Then I was going to go into some Sea of Thieves, and then possibly Battlefront 2, possibly. We ended up just doing just chatting. I had Greg. Greg was ready to come on Sea of Thieves. Boba was, and we ended up just chatting for 5.5 hours. And I didn't even think about it just because it was just so much fun. It was just so much fun. So I couldn't even I don't know. It was just so special. And it was a day I'll never forget. So all I could say is thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you not only for today, but everything this week. I feel like we've been celebrating so much lately. Last week we celebrated 5,000 followers, and today with our birthday stream, and next in a week and a half will be our 10th streaming anniversary. So all I can say is really, if you're here, just thank you. And from the both of us, when we celebrated Guardians of the Order and Vader's Fist, there's just been so many exciting things lately, and it's just I wouldn't rather spend it with anybody else. So thank you guys, really.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it wasn't my birthday, but man, I felt like it was still like just a big celebration of everything, man.
It was like a holocron today, though.
It was. That's why I said it's episode 2 already. Maybe we should clip that whole thing and just put it on as a standard YouTube video.
Literally though, because we were answering, it was so much fun. So
no, we could easily do that. But with that, I mean, the plans. So you have the 10-month coming up. That's what you have next.
Yeah, there's a few things next week. The next week will be like really, really fun because there's 22 emotes on the way now. Like the emote collection will be complete for the most part. There's still a few other ones. Shady, who was the top donator from our charity stream that we just did for 5,000 followers, he chose our next emote, and his next emote that he chose is sick. So we're gonna add that. But by April 14th, it'll be two things. April 14th, it'll be the 22 new emotes for tier 2, tier 3, and the bit emotes, and the rest of tier 1, and Vader's Fist artwork for the profile picture, the banner, and the artwork ready by the end of this upcoming week. So we'll have all that ready.
That's big, man. That's big.
I'm going to be contacting Venomous early this week, and we're going to get to it. I'm going to break it down. It's going to be beautiful. That's going to be special. If you guys don't know who Venomous is, he made this. He made that. And
he made that all that artwork on the wall right here in the middle.
That. So everything you see on your screen, he made. So it's going to be phenomenal. So I can't wait for Vader's Fist artwork. And we're going to do so many community events for Vader's Fist as well, community nights. And I have some stuff planned. I've been working on so much. And you and I are workhorses. So and yourself, what do you have this upcoming week?
Oh, man, this week is it's going to be my first watch party. It's going to be on Wednesday. We're watching the new Kong. The new Godzilla and Kong. It's going to be in the Revenite Discord. So if anybody wants to do that, it's going to be Wednesday night. The streams, Battlefront, Halo, and maybe more Empire War, but a real good focus on Battlefront this week because like I said, I love that game so much, dude. And I played Empire War on Thursday. I played Halo on Friday, and I just want to play Battlefront. Man. So
it's not only that you've been accustomed to streaming it over the last months, but it's also because it's Star Wars, and it's the only game that you really feel like you're like Edgewater, that you're entering a galaxy far, far away, and you can just play this. It's the only main Star Wars game we have out right now. You know what I mean? That allows you to like enter this world. So obviously Battlefront 2 has its hackers, cheaters, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it's still Star Wars, and you still love it for what it is. That's why
it's the only game where I can be Revan right now. You can do that in KOTOR, but I mean, you're looking at like a stick figure. So with all these updates on Revan, like you're literally walking around slaying the resistance as Revan. So I mean, it's pretty fun.
I remember when you and I were like, geez, this was like 6 months ago or like 7 months ago when you and I first met, and like we were playing on Xbox still. You and I were still on Xbox for months. There was no mods. There was no FOV. You and I were just on Xbox, and we're like, oh, mods look pretty cool. Like, yeah, nah, we're sticking to Xbox. And then one day we just...
It was just the convenience, man. Like, being able to stream on the Xbox and then have your computer not have all the processes running. It just runs so smooth.
Yeah.
Is it a minor inconvenience to stream from a one PC setup? It is, but the mods make up for it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
If I could stream from a console still and have mods, I probably would do it just for the convenience factor, and the less strain on the CPU would be amazing because this thing's a tank. But even Battlefront, streaming in Battlefront, I'm always scared when I hit my transition. Like, is the stream going to be there when I come back to my next scene? You just don't know, especially when you're playing Battlefront. Halo, man, it was so easy. Like the game was like, this is my processor was like eating it up. It was perfect. But Battlefront, for whatever reason, is just such a processing workhorse, dude. And
it is.
I have to
90 gigabytes to download. It's to install. It's big.
Yeah. But with the Vader's Fist, the artwork and everything, it's gonna be really sick. I'm gonna do these banners just like I did the Guardians, and it'll be fun. Yeah, everyone can represent. It's like we all have team jerseys at that point.
It'll be awesome. And there's still a lot of applications. There's always there's a lot of applications that I still have to review, but for the most part, we have our core, and there will be some applications I'll accept. Obviously because there's so many guys, and I want to get back to them as soon as possible. It's just been it was just so much this week, obviously, with like so much going on. So I will get back to those as soon as I can. I'll probably get to start tomorrow night and go from there with it. But you will be live next on
Monday. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, so the new stream schedule is Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So we're doing 3 days a week. And the main reason for that is I never can really I can't spend time in anyone's stream because I'm always on the go. Like my schedule, I always don't like to say it out loud because I don't want anybody to feel pity on me or whatever. But, everyone's like, dude, how do you do that? How do you do that? You sleep this amount, you do this or whatever. I'm like, oh, I can handle it. But YouTube, I'm behind on YouTube, so that'll really help. Unless I run into Serpents and matchmaking, but then I can be in. Another thing that I think I really dropped off in the last couple of months, and I'll be honest with people, is I haven't been getting to streams. Like I might appear, say, "Hey, what's up?" but I haven't been able to like chat with anybody. So me not streaming on a Wednesday or a Friday, I can get back to it, and on the weekends too.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, if I have free time, Wednesday night streams could, maybe once or twice a month, or a Friday, and we just play Halo. So that'll be my bonus streams of the week. If I have to make sure, like I'm gonna be steadfast on it. YouTube has to be done. Because I have 2 YouTube channels. We're working on Inside the Holocron. We have Guardian stuff. We have Vader's Fist stuff to do, and it needs to be all that needs to be done before I do an extra stream.
Yeah. I agree, man. I agree. And you're doing amazing at it.
But man,
can't wait for these upcoming weeks with everything.
So the one thing, do you have anything that you need to announce? Don't you have a?
Tomorrow will be our console day. Oh yeah. So we've shared on stream today. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Give me 1 second. I have so much stuff. Like I have to move everything because of everything today. There was so much stuff that I have. Okay. Well, first of all, come on. But so we do have merchandise on the way, and I did share the prototype of what one of our concept designs. There's going to be a lot of different designs, and this is like the first design. Now, you can actually see it way better now. I don't know why the lighting is so much better than it was on stream today, but it is our Serps up. So it's a so-called a surfboard. If you don't know this,
I think Twitch is just naturally dark. It makes everything darker on Twitch.
Lighting is so much better here. I was like, what? Where was that today? But it's okay because it was really hard to see some of the collection. So this is our Serps up concept design. It's still there's going to be some, not revisions, but it's going to be like different colorways. We have some light pink t-shirts, teal, and it's really entering the summer groove. That's what it really is.
So I have to ask, man, and I like how the podcast we can kind of be behind the scenes. Is this your design, or is this something that Sun Z just had in the back of his head, or what's the backstory?
So Sun Z and Sun Z always called me Slurps for some reason. We were just messing around with it. And Sun Z, if you guys don't know Sun Z is the man behind everything. And this isn't just me. This is Director Cron. This is all of us. And Sun Z does so much for our community. I can never think of enough. So he always called me Slurps. And he was like, hey, Slurps. I was like, what's up, Sunzi? He's like, Slurps up. I like that. I'm like, Slurps up? Like, that sounds like, we were making fun of it. It was like, Slurps up. That sounds like you're like going for like to drink a pina colada or something like that. And I was like, what about Serps up? And he's like, I like that. Serps up. He's like, it was like, okay, cool. And we just banked off the idea from there. We hired an amazing artist to make this concept design of Ahsoka on a surf. There were some revisions. We had some. But it was the perfect design, and it's perfect for the summer, for the summertime. And so we kind of like communicate with that about it. And that's one of like many different designs. There will be logo with our logo up here. There will be logo hoodies that I've already seen. It look beautiful. This mug right here, you guys can't see it. There's no way you can. I can see it barely, but this is a black mug. And when you put hot water in it or hot coffee, I can literally test it out later. And I'll show you guys on stream sometime this week. You'll see the logo appear, and this will also be on the merchandise site. And then there's the there's the Serp, our Fulcrum logo right here, the main logo right here, and there's the Guardians of the Order logo right here. It's impossible to see. You won't be able to see it, but it is on there, and it will be printed out. Like it'll reveal itself once there's hot liquid in it. It's really cool. So it's like a hot cold
put
type
the tea
thing.
on, and then
Exactly. So that's really cool. And there's going to be mugs, stickers. Obviously, I'm getting out artwork for tier 2, tier 3 subscribers, as well as server boosters. So that will be also starting up next week. I have all this stuff that you see back here. Those are all giveaway items that I'm shipping out this week as well. So it's going to be a busy week. Vader's Fist. There's a lot of stuff that I'm getting out this week. So, but overall, it's just having fun. And tomorrow we'll be on console playing some Xbox and PS4. And honestly, I'm just excited just to spend all this amazing time with everybody. It's been like, the thing is like what I feel like you can agree with me on, and which obviously I know you will, but like, because we talk about it all the time, this is a thing for us. It's like, this isn't work. You know what I mean? This is like what we love to do. This doesn't feel like a job. This doesn't. So when people come by and ask like, oh, do you do streaming as a job? Like, no, it's not a job. This is like what we love to do. This is like everything that like, this is, I don't sleep at night because I just love doing like what I consume my head with, because my thoughts with, because it's everything I love to do and what we love to do. So this is like exciting for us. This is like, it that's all we do all day.
If I was not doing it because I loved it, I would be making Pedro Pascal might not be in season 3 videos on my YouTube just to get the clicks. But no, I'm making Revan lore videos, HK47 videos, the lore, like Vader's Fist lore, just because I was excited that week about Vader's.
One of my favorites. Yeah. I'm actually really happy you did that one.
So I'm making those videos because one, that's what I'm currently reading. Like if you want to know what I read on the Wikipedia or books or whatever, you just look at my YouTube channel because I make a video right after it. Yeah. And I'm like, just get so excited. Like right now I'm reading Dooku Lost, which is a top, dude. I thought it was gonna be a bust, but I'm loving Dooku so much, man, and the book is amazing. And then right after that, I'm starting Master and Apprentice. So I'm gonna do full. So I'm gonna go ahead and announce it. I'm switching Star Wars quick clips. I guess rebranding is the word. I think it's still early on in Star Wars quick clips to where I can do a new name.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning towards Star Wars Lore Seeker as the new channel name, and the reason for that, I look at Star Wars Theory, Star Wars Explained, and they all have one thing in common: Star Wars, and then one word. So quick clips, if you're typing in the algorithm, it might not pop up, but Star Wars lore. So a lot of the people on the stream are like Star Wars Nerd, Star Wars Archive, but unfortunately, there's like 20 accounts that are Star Wars Archive, but there's no Lore Seeker. So I'm gonna rebrand to that, and I'm gonna start making different type of videos. We're gonna keep the short videos, of course. That'll be like 90% of my videos, but I want to do a complete history of like Dooku, Qui-Gon Jinn, and those I want like 30-minute videos.
Yeah.
Because I think one that'll really test the skill that I have for editing, and I'm excited to get that. And then I would like you to be my first guest. I'm gonna do a lore talk show. It's gonna be like 15-20 minutes, and on the YouTube it'll just be called Lower Level Lore, and it'll have that intro that I already have made, so I can finally, because on May 4th I'll have my new stuff. And then I can move my lower level stuff and then put it on YouTube like it was originally planned.
Yeah.
Because I kind of like rehashed it and put it on Twitch just because for money saving purposes, but at the time. And then do that. And then it's just like a 15-20 minute filibuster on lore. We just talk about one subject and we just go through like the complete history. So like say we pick Ahsoka, we just run through it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And that'd be it, So I'm still working out the finer details.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, man.
We're so excited. There's so much fun stuff coming up, and I can speak for all of us. I think we're just so excited to just really enter this time of the year with everybody. Summer's around the corner. New content, new news for Star Wars. We have Bad Batch for months after this. We're going to have it for 22 episodes. That's 22 weeks, 21, 22 2 weeks full of content. And honestly, I feel like, after today, I don't know. I'm always grateful for this community, but after today, I have just never been more. I just never felt more like. I've been just so grateful for everybody here. So thank you for everybody that comes by the the podcast, that ask questions, that
They're just Sean Darkley Donuts. Anyone that's I'm just looking at the chat right now. Anyone that just comes by and supports, man. It means the world to us. Like, we're just two normal dudes who had a normal life. We still do, and we just want to talk Star Wars and have friends that want to talk Star Wars. And here we are with all the support that we can ask for, and it's amazing, man. Like, I never thought growing up that I would have a podcast or even a stream.
Yeah. And
here we're on episode 24. So
what?
That's insane.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That was 24 episodes of just nothing but amazing fun. And it's been such a heck of a ride so far. And we can't wait to enter this time of the year with everybody. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys. At least for myself, I just want to say thank you for everybody that made today's birthday the best birthday ever, that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. I definitely want to do something. I might make a video or get some clips from the day, make something fun. I don't know. The videos that you guys sent me, the edits you guys made, the messages you guys sent me, and you guys just being here on Inside the Holocron tonight, just to end the evening, just means the world. So thank you guys for everything that you guys do.
Yeah, and then the last thing, guys, we'll have the new mics, not next weekend, but probably let me bring up the calendar real quick. Definitely before May 4th. So yeah. We'll probably have it for the 24th and then the 4th, because we're going to we'll have a podcast on Saturday the 1st and then Tuesday the 4th. We don't know what time yet, but we'll definitely have the new microphones on the 4th. And then, man, I lost my train of thought. We're going to have something else.
Cherry screen, everything.
Yeah, we're going to keep improving as much as we can for you guys, because we want you also to have the best content as well. And then, someone said the news. Keep in mind, when that we go back to the shows, so like on the 4th, we're going to be mainly talking about Bad Batch. So we encourage everybody to watch it real time, so then we can hop over on the podcast and we can all have a big discussion about everything we saw, all the Easter eggs and the big moments of the stream. So that's all I got, man.
That's all for me. You will be live next on Monday,
3 p.m. Battlefront 2, the road to max Revan. So
I will probably be live tomorrow. I'll keep everybody updated in case anything changes, but we're on schedule for tomorrow to play on console tomorrow. So
yep.
So thank you guys so much for everything.
Thank you guys. Yep, for sure. May the force be with you. And we will both see you in Mr. Boba Fett stream very shortly. Bye. Peace.